Dre. Ole.
There's ants
Hey, party people.
on the ceiling.
So Josh and Dre are supposed to be coming today, but they're not here. Simpson. Boy, I'm looking good today.
Walking on
Okay,
the
folks, very
walls.
exciting episode coming up today. Very, very, very excited. It's, boy, it's getting on. Josh was supposed to be here about an hour and a half ago. We're out here hustling. I'm booked out because I crashed my bike. I was doing an awesome jump. You guys have heard about it. Hopefully the episode's up. Let's get to an acting tip while we wait for Josh here. Here we go, acting tip. Don't memorize your lines. Learn the story. Okay? If you know the story, the lines, they write themselves. The lines aren't really that important. Although, you gotta say every line exactly right. And if you can do that, then you get to take a few liberties. But get to know the story, and then you don't have to know the lines. Acting tips and more with a guy who's failed to book more auditions than you'll ever dream about going out on. That's right, the man himself. He still does this stuff for you guys. Look, I'm all busted up for you guys. Holy moly.
What are you doing, man? What's going on?
Hey, it's
You okay?
Josh Simpson. Ooh, you brought a friend along. I'm sorry, we quit casting for this spot about 3 hours ago. Yeah, we're at lunch
I figure
right
it's
now.
a first round audition.
Are you serious? Are you serious right now?
It's first round. Is that like a
Are you
callback?
stoned? This guy looks absolutely stoned. All right, have a seat.
A
Fill
little
out.
bit.
Why don't you fill out one of these forms, and we'll be with you as soon as we can. My God, you can't show up to an audition anytime you want. Okay, here's one of my points I was making about acting. Be on time. You have so little responsibilities in your world. Are you kidding me?
It didn't really matter.
It shows how much you care about the part.
Joe, what's
Oh
the
my
program
goodness,
title?
but this perfect little gentleman, fill out a form for him too.
Sure. What is this?
We'll fill out that later. Just fill out your part. You'll be fine. We'll fill out the rest of it later. Did you get some water?
I didn't actually.
Here we go. Here we go, buddy. There we go.
Yeah. Have a cup for me? Nothing?
Oh, there's stuff over there. You can figure it out. Oh
Well,
my
thank
goodness, look at this perfect little gentleman we have.
He slobbered all over your release forms.
I can smell pot on this guy. It smells like this guy's been smoking left-handers. So expect anything. He's probably right now in a mushroom dream. Who knows?
I wish I was.
Okay. Oh my goodness, did my little man get a chance to fill out his release form? Oh my goodness, this is a little star we have on our hands. Oh my goodness.
I mean,
That's a perfect little gentleman. You ready to go?
let's do it,
Let's
yeah.
do it. Great. Come on up here. Okay. And come around this way, please.
You got it.
And this is Josh Simpson and Dre. Dre. Hi. This is Dre and his owner, Josh. Okay, we're going to play a game right now called Food, Gas, or Shelter. So I want you to right now, oh my goodness, I'm going to give you guys $20 for auditioning to be on the show today. I'm the only casting director in town who's paying people to come in to an audition. Oh my goodness, you're gonna be a star. And I want you to write down right now what you choose, what you're gonna put this $20 towards. Food, gas, or shelter. And you're gonna write it down here really big. Okay, so we can, oh my gosh, let's put the little man down okay, write down what you choose. This is the owner of Dre. The owner of Dre. He's gonna choose food, gas, or shelter. Josh, we're very excited. What she chose? Food! Oh my goodness. We're gonna get some dog treats. We are gonna give you some dog treats today.
I would like some food too.
This is Dre, and we are gonna get some food
not a
for
house,
Dre
it's
today.
a
That's what we're gonna get, and maybe a taco or something for Josh. Okay? Getting close. Look, you guys are the stars. Look at Dre.
You're the
little boy.
to the camera.
Dre, look at that. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Maybe I'm just getting old. I can't remember what I'm singing.
Very cool rocks.
so
know
much
why I
for
wear
coming in. I had no idea we had a little Mr. Man, a little gentleman.
I just brought him with
You
me.
should have told me I would have wore something nice.
He doesn't care what you wear.
So, I wanted to ask you our first question, and thank you so much for auditioning to be on this. You need a haircut. It's been a while.
I do need a haircut. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, you seem a little congested, too.
I think that's just tired. I'm just tired.
You're just tired. It's noon. It's afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the early bird gets the worm, and the late bird doesn't. I gotta look at the screen here. I gotta make sure I'm framed up.
Joe, I'm not even sure what I was late for. You keep mentioning I was late.
Oh, thanks so much. Don't worry about it. Don't beat yourself up over it, but still, show up on time when you can. Just anywhere, because it tells people what you feel about them. Communicates, and everything means everything. Communicates a message. Okay, before I get going, Josh, I just wanted to ask you really quick. Before Dre comes back into the room here, has Dre said anything about me? Or
No.
no?
He was sort of excited when we came here today.
Really? Good memories of this place, then.
Maybe. I mean, he did get in a scrap with a possum, though. Remember?
Yeah. 1 second.
How are you doing?
Me? Oh, I'm hanging in there.
Do you ever come into this workshop and just by yourself just go a little crazy?
What?
Do you ever come in here and start punching a punching bag and doing a bunch of pull-ups? No?
No. Hang on real quick.
I could envision you doing that.
Can you give that to Dre? Don't open it. Just give it to Dre.
Someone's gonna have to communicate it to him.
Okay, you can look at it.
You just tell him.
I could never.
He'll come right over if you
I
go.
could
if you-
never. Show the camera
says-
what I wrote. Hold it up really close to the lens. They can see that.
God damn it.
Okay.
I love him too, but you know what you can do is you can just go, Dre, dog,
What?
come here, buddy, come on,
How did you two meet?
Dre. At a tail waggers.
Tail waggers party.
Yeah.
Is that a swingers thing?
No, not really. No, It's just it could be a swingers thing.
I'm open-minded. I'd swing. I don't have a girlfriend or anything, but I'd swing.
I will say this: that maybe
It's when you dance with someone else's lady, right? Okay, Josh, let me ask you something. You just recently fell off the wagon after 60 days sober. What's going on?
97 days sober.
97 days sober.
Jesus. Well,
Am I in this shot? I still framed out.
do you think you'll get more or less views if you're in it?
Oh, Dre.
You know what's going on? Is that he
backstage.
saw that fly. He is actually afraid of flies. It's one of his dumbest
Really?
traits. Yeah.
He's afraid of flies.
It's one of the dumbest things about him. He charges buses and bigger dogs, but a fly, and he's under a coffee table, like looking like he's watching an air war or something.
A fly.
Come here, buddy.
That's like me. I'm afraid of sharks.
Come here.
So I understand, Dre. Josh, how long you been an actor? What's going on? What happened to you? What happened to you? This is my question I like to ask all my guests. What happened to put you in this predicament?
It's a good question. I feel like I went a little too hard for my dreams.
That's what happened to me, too.
Yeah.
I went a little too hard for my dreams. Guess what? Slid on my face. Careful out there on your bicycles, kids. Frickin' awesome.
But I've been acting for about 10 years, if that's what you're asking.
How do you prepare for a role?
I just you don't prepare for a role that much, Joe. You can't overthink it. I'd love to do a real role.
I had an acting coach who used to say, don't prepare for the role will prepare for you.
That coach sounds like
This,
an
yeah,
idiot.
this guy was an idiot. He didn't have a job or a license. There's some guy on a street corner I saw once.
Isn't that every acting class?
It's a lot of bullshit, huh? I mean, you got to practice it somewhere, though.
No, yeah.
Here's one problem I've been having
Acting
lately.
classes. I teach acting. Well, what'd you say?
You teach acting classes?
Pretty much, but it's improv.
So,
It's not bullshit, but it's.
look out, there's a snowman. See if you can think of anything to improv. Let's see if we can. I don't know.
There's a snowman.
there's a snowman, what would I say to that?
And see, I feel like what you're going for there is that the snowman's moving.
Yeah,
Like
look out. He was
So we're in like a different kind of.
a bad snowman.
We're in a different, almost reality.
Different. It's already weird. That's where you
But that's okay.
start a scene silly.
No, we could do it. We could do that. I can make that
Should
work.
I do a
just have to
different
make
one?
A couple.
How about this one? Need another round of drinks for the table?
Round of drinks.
If I was starting the scene, you need another round of drinks for the table. I'm like an old.
I would just say no, because that character seems annoying.
Yeah. You all good? I'll bring a check. You don't want me to box that up?
No.
Fingerling potatoes.
We're good over here, I promise you. We're all good.
Wow.
We closed out. We signed the bill.
Okay.
Look at how Drake tucked himself into that curtain.
Oh my goodness, Dre, you are the most special man. Oh goodness, what else was I gonna ask you, Josh? So we've done a lot of improv together.
We sure have.
Boy, probably more scenes than anyone.
Than anyone alive, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always thought you were really funny. You had a lot of potential.
It's not over. It's not over.
What? People are still doing that?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that wave crashed, man.
No.
Serious?
I'm still riding high on the improv wave.
Ooh, still rolling. How's it going over there? What are they? The big old comedy theater. What?
There used to be Sunset.
Boom, man, that place. You performing over there? Getting some shows going?
I do an improv show called Assembly.
Nice. Helping your career?
Immensely, man. It is
Yeah?
incredible. Every time I come off that Tuesday night 7 p.m. stage, I am fucking...
You get a new manager?
The last few. They each got a deal sweeter than the next.
Josh, you're a person who loves improv. What do you love about improv?
I like the playfulness of it, and I like that you get to kind of, I don't know, be in the moment with some friends. And I also feel like I like the challenge of just creating something really fun in that moment, and then it's over. I do like that, and that's why I still like doing indie shows and even that kind of stuff. It's just like, every time you improvise, you do have a why are you texting? Dre does not have
I'm looking
it.
up your Twitter.
Okay.
See if you have any pictures of Dre on there. From Mr.
Oh, Jesus.
Josh Simpson. After a few years of committing to it, I'll admit that my pickup line, I'm single and ready to fingle, didn't work on any level. I like that one. And I'll read another one of Mr. Josh Simpson's tweets. I wish I loved any job the way coal miners apparently love coal mining. There is a lot of pride around coal mining.
Too much.
There's too much
They
of
are
it.
one of the most paraded groups for like political rallies. They're just like, look at these coal miners, getting them back to work. It's like,
What if they were just working on clean energy? They would just be like, look at these clean energy miners.
That's my thing. It's the shittiest job. It's an awful job. There's no way if you're a coal miner, like even if your grandpa coal mined, you'd probably be like, is there a way to do it where we don't get sick?
Yeah.
That's the irony that I love about it, is that they're always like, when Donald Trump made a speech about his new energy plan, he just had a bunch of coal miners, and it's like, what? Who? Why? Like,
Doesn't that represent like one of the flaws in occupational labor? Isn't that a great blight on our history that all these people got sick from this work? You know, I think you could compare America to America's relationship with capitalism to the coal miners dying from the black lung, but they can't quit going down in the mines. They don't want the mines shut down. See, it's like,
Yeah.
I want to overthrow the corporation. I'm sick of United kicking people out of airplanes, but at the same time, I wanted a Nintendo Switch.
I agree with that. Do you really want a Nintendo Switch?
Yeah,
I do too.
it'd be fun. See, that's what I'm saying. Like we recognize that there's something bad about this relationship, but we were addicted to it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's one of the more fascinating things about just culture in general, is just how everything that you're doing is like somehow still tied back to the problem. Like, for instance, it's like if you have an issue right now, like or a political issue or something you wanted to say on Twitter, sometimes you vent, you know? I would tweet something and then like resist or something. That's not what I would be tweeting, but in that vein. And then you're like on your fucking iPhone. It's like, where is this made? This is made in some like factory where people are trying to kill themselves because they hate their job so much, and they put nets outside of it. Do you remember that?
They got to put nets outside of auditions.
I mean, I think they have it a little worse than us.
Most are at ground level. Josh, before we get out of here, because this is all the time, and we're gonna give you $20 food, and we'll cut out all this stuff, but we'll use the Dre stuff because that was incredible.
I thought he had some good things to say.
Well, you get into all that Benghazi, and people just don't want to hear that right now.
Okay.
We want to hear Trump, 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 Trump.
I thought you were one of the most outspoken Trump opposers.
Oh, I'm very open-minded. You know what turned me? When he
What's that?
started dropping those bombs and eating chocolate cake, I was like, this guy.
He gets
even though he has
the finer pleasures.
even though he obviously has ties to Russia, even though he put foreign agents inside of our government, even though Michael Flynn was an agent of Turkey, even though it's like that cake. Was he eating a cake? Oh, chocolate cake.
You gotta enjoy yourself if you're president.
Okay, let me see if I have any other things written down here.
Drake, come here.
Um,
I'm gonna get him back out here. Come here, buddy. Oh.
Can I just say, Dre, you are a star.
There's a little bowl back there. I think he might be laying on the cement to get cool.
Cool, yeah. Dre, you are a superstar. Let's get out of here. It's too hot back here. We're done with this crap. Hey, let me give you...
Sorry, I was late. Did I book it?
Let me Venmo you. You did not book it, but we might use some of this to give you some actor exposure. So let me
That's
Venmo
cool.
you. I'm going to Venmo you $20. Thanks so much.
Can I link this once it's up?
Oh, yes, of
If I want to
course
show
you
my
can.
parents?
You can show your parents that you're a working actor. Well, working on it.
Working on it.
Do you think actors should get paid for auditions?
Yeah.
And there we go. I Venmo'd you, and you're going to get a lot of bones out of that, Dre. You're going
I'm
to get
not
a lot of
sharing with
bones.
him.
Why do you think actors should be paid for auditions?
It's because it takes time to go to one. Which I think your time is what people pay you for when you're working.
Yeah.
It's like, that's basically what work is. It's like you're buying people's time. So to not be paid for that is a little shitty.
Yeah.
Why not? I do think that like part of the thing of being an actor though is like, I had a moment after a commercial audition where I was like supposed to eat a breakfast sandwich and like reminisce about something, and I did it weird in the audition. And after the audition, I was like, "Fuck, I didn't eat the breakfast sandwich." And then I just caught myself in that moment where I was just like, "What the fuck does it matter? You didn't sell that stupid ass moment enough." So like, I think it's important if you're an actor to like do that shit to try to get paid, but then also find your own shit.
Yeah.
Because that'll keep you sane in some way.
Yeah.
Like, don't put your ego in booking shit. Right?
Boom. Don't put your ego in. Josh Simpson.
At least that's how I cope.
Dre, thanks so much for being on the
ready?
show, and good luck out there. I hope you break on through the other side. I hope you become Alec Baldwin.
Hey, that'd be nice. I would love to be on SNL.
Look at that. I hope you become, Rodney Dangerfield. No respect. I got a facelift. The same face was underneath, he says.
Yeah. Okay. What are you gonna be?
Huh?
Jay Leno?
Ooh, my hero. If only I could think of my own jaywalking. Acting tips with Joe Hartzler. Thanks so much. Hey, be careful on your bikes, guys, all right? But go hard in the paint and chase your dreams.
Yeah.
Any final tips?
Don't do amateur stunts and you won't get hurt.
You gotta do cool stuff. How will people know you're cool?
It is pretty cool that you're doing stunts. But you also busted your face.
Okay, so this is our camera right here. So you're gonna look right here, and you can put the board right there. That's totally fine. And why don't you just run through a few of your favorites? Oh my goodness, I love this. I love. He's got a little skull and crossbones. Okay, and take one. Here we go.
Do you have me in frame of this? Am I in the frame?
Walking on the walls
Down. Roll.
on the second
Roll.
floor of a building.
Good boy. Jay, roll.
It's not a house,
Roll.
it's a home.
Good boy.
Someone,
Shake.
somewhere is
Switch.
feeling complicated.
Good boy. Nux.
Maybe I'm just getting old.
Polly want a cracker? Polly want a cracker?
I can't remember what I'm singing.
Dre. Ole.
And I don't know why I wear clothes.
Was that good for camera?
Me, I'm just feeling silly. But it's not about feeling anymore. I saw an old lady walking down the street one day with a little dog, but she had funny hair, and I said, which one's the dog?
This is the eye contact thing. Basically, the way that you train a dog is if they like treats. You have a treat they like, you hold it out to the side, and at first the dog will be like looking at the treat the whole time. But you basically wear him down, so when the dog is looking at the treat, when he looks at you, you go, yes, and then you give him a treat, and that teaches the dog to make eye contact with you. So if you look at Dre, he'll never break eye contact with me because I've done this for so long. But that's how you train him. It's like you get him to like pay attention.
Where I ever needed something.
In a way, yeah.